MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Justin Verlander is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
In now, Howie Kendrick, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Parra is off at first with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. And Zimmerman has a base hit.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then it hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Standing in now, Michael Taylor. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Parra. 1 away. Ready now, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Striding into the box, Yuli Gurriel, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Two out, nobody on. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Taylor. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
In now, Josh Reddick. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Grounded to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Adam Eaton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little bit outside. 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Eaton, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Eaton stands at second with 2 gone. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Asdrubal Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Popped up. Kendrick is under it. 1 down.
Batting 5th.
Now
The
batting,
center fielder,
Jake Marisnick.
Marisnick.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into straightaway right. Eaton is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 7th.
Stepping up now, Alex Bregman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Three and one to Howie Kendrick. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki.
That's a ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A bouncer up the middle. And a glove flip for 1. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box, Gerardo Parra. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo home run there for Gerardo Parra. His first homer so far in the series. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Nats on the board first, courtesy of the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 Washington. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears
Batting
back
ninth,
and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right after it is Eaton. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Chasing after it is Taylor.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, 2-1 Houston. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now as Dribble Cabrera. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The set and the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. A 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. Dozier, the runner at third. Eaton on second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
The set and the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Nationals lead it 3-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Josh Reddick, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a fly ball well hit after it is Eaton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Up with it now is Kendrick. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation in his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. The set and the 1-2, And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Now the 2-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Zimmerman over at second. Dozier at first, 1 gone. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And a glove flip for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Para. 1 out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. A fly out and a single for him so far. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher low be a tough pitch to hit, that one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. Count remains full.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Josh James takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39.
Now to the plate, Trey Turner. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full. 3-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Count still full. 3-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Another full count offering on its way. Full count still. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he'll get in there safely. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. And he misses again, ball 3. The 3-1. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. but to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Gerardo Parra will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Kendrick at second. Suzuki is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Ryan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Just hung in there on that one. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Through 5.5. It's now 4-2 Washington. Next up for the Astros, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So striding forward now, Jose Altuve. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. Him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Into the box, Jake Marisnick. Man at first after the 2-out walk. first with 2 gone. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
There goes Altuve. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Ryan Presley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Astros, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Digging in, Michael Taylor 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. One and one, here it comes. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now. Brian Dozier hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Swung on and missed 3-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nationals lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Your
Wander
attention,
Suero
please.
gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen to
for
take over on
Washington,
the mound and start the
number
home
51,
seventh.
Wander Suero.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swung on and missed.
I know we got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. 2 balls and a strike to count. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Daniel Hudson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Two
No
balls, one
offer
strike.
on that one.
Down.
2 balls and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left
Down to
fielder.
3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he missed with it. Ball
Perfect.
4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
That's a big no-no.
first
He
baseman,
obviously had to
number
work
10,
carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the
Good
bases.
hell.
Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Yuli Gurriel looking to give his team the lead if he can drive a ball deep enough into the outfield. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Fastball well outside. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-time scoreboard. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as that lead has evaporated. It's now a tie game for apiece.
The right field.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Boy, oh boy,
Now
that's a
back,
tough one for
second
the
baseman.
pitcher. He's definitely
Jose.
wondering where the heck was that pitch.
Altuve.
I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. The set and the 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Taylor at the track. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score. And he's in safely to third as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Tanner Rainey takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Standing in now, Jake Marisnick. A high fastball is in there. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Nationals 4. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Into the box now, Howie Kendrick. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, catcher,
Kurt. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 2-1. Now a swing there from Suzuki, but he was too far in front as this is going to be back up into the stands. A foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Gerardo Parra. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Two and one to Gerardo Parra. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there, and that's the second out. Roberto Ozuna enters the game in a safe situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Nationals 5. So digging in now, Alex Bregman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 1-1 home, and it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 pitch hit well on the ground to first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the glove and sombrero straight in the face, and he said no dice.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos.
We got 3 balls and 2
Fastball
strikes.
is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
3-2 pitch. Fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Martin Maldonado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Correa on second. Chirinos at first, 1 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 7-5. Standing in, Michael Taylor, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Brian Dozier. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 2.
In now is Adam Eaton. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Last strike now for the Nats. Ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a fly ball, and this should do it. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.